It's the failure of a very small thing. Draculas. Winkee. Dracula's Winkee.
Episode 2, Mornings with Juan.
Loneliness. Like solitude, it's something most of us have to face alone. And the King of Vampires was no different. Dracula had long outlived any family or friends. The men who portrayed him in the movies had passed away, and his vampire harem had run off to do a reality show, The Real Housewives of Eastern Europe. Although Transylvania had become a prison, Dracula did have one friend remaining at the castle, his loyal sidekick, Juan. Juan the Armadillo.
It's time for Dracula's Winkee fun fact.
Although I starred as a supporting character in the original Dracula film with Bela Lugosi, my part was cut down to a cameo due to creative differences. Supposedly, armadillos don't live in Transylvania. Whatevs. I now only appear for a moment when Renfield first shows up at the castle. It's true. Look it up, kids.
This has been a Dracula's Winkee fun fact.
By the time Dracula wandered back inside his sanctuary, the sun was coming up over the horizon like a hooker from under the covers at quitting time. He was empty, both in his veins and his soul, but not where it counted. His testicles weighed 80 pounds each. He was locked and loaded, but not fully cocked, and no little blue pill was going to solve his undead problem. Juan was already downstairs, watching Degrassi.
Hey, bud! So how did it go last night? The virgin everything you thought she'd be? You gonna see her again?
No, I don't think so. I don't even like her anymore, okay?
The Dark Lord spun away in exaggerated disgust, like a gay Republican at a sausage party. He threw the Zuzu pet he was holding across the room.
I'm guessing from your bad mood you forgot to stop by the store to pick up milk, too?
Yes, I forgot the milk.
Well, you know we're out, right?
Yes, I know that. But there's this little thing called sunlight that really burns my ass. So getting home was probably my top priority. I don't even drink the damn stuff. Neither do you, you termite chomping, pointy-nosed ass face.
Dracula stomped up the stairs. He stepped through the huge netting of cobwebs without breaking a strand. Juan waddled after him.
Let me guess. Once again, you weren't able to get a stiffy.
That is politically incorrect. You can't say that to someone who's dead. That's rigor mortis insensitive.
My bad. How about Papa Rod? Sport a chubby. Raise the flagpole. Point to Mecca. Introduce Ben Affleck. Fix the flat. Unpack the trombone. Send up the bat signal.
Oh, that one I like.
Perfect. Look, I know how tough it is for you now.
The vampire sat on the stone steps. His BFF plopped down next to him.
They've changed the rules. Instead of being the most evil and feared creatures in history, they've turned us into prom dates and underwear models. Women slap fangs on any piece of fantasy man meat that gets their granny panties moist and say, "Oh, he's a cop, but he's also a vampire." That brooding bohunk in the apartment next door, OMG, a vampire. I'm so in love with that boy next to me in biology. He's so cute, but also a 1,000-year-old vampire. You would think that after 1,000 years, you'd make it easy on yourself and just homeschool, Edward.
Regardless of how many bad writers have altered vampires to wedge them into their naughty fantasies, the fact is, vampires are more popular than ever. Women want you naked, and now.
Dracula gestured wildly at his groin like Joe Cocker at a urinal.
How, Juan? How? A penis needs blood flow to become erect. Blood flow is something vampires have a little trouble with. In my younger days, I could drink more than my fill, but now all I can offer
is a cold, shriveled Winkee.
Juan punched his master right in the junk. The Prince of Darkness yelped and doubled over. Juan patted his back sympathetically.
But I bet you can feel that, playa. You know what I think? I think you need to get out of here. How long has it been since you've left Transylvania? Forever, right?
You know why I can't leave. I have enemies. I can sense them waiting for me to step out of the sanctuary of my homeland. The accursed Van Helsing family. Vampire hunters like Abby Ninja and Carlos de Carlos. The secret sisterhood of the divine traveling Yayas. Kajagugu.
They broke up. Now there's only Gugu.
I did not know that. Even if I did leave, where would I go?
America! You've never been to the New World. Think of all the adventures, and your enemies wouldn't expect you to go so far away. Plus, I did a Google search last night. Almost every young girl in America is still a virgin.
No.
Yes!
Deep down, Dracula knew Juan was right. Transylvania had turned into a tomb, not a kingdom. He felt as claustrophobic as a dwarf standing in the middle of a fat-ass monthly meeting. That would have to change. Or what was the purpose of being immortal? He was the superior being. It was time the cattle remembered who they were. Cattle, which was written in the sentence before this one.
I must think on this. America, eh?
London, Germany, France, Westeros, any place you go around here will only remind you of...
Do not speak her name.
I wasn't going to say it. The narrator was.
Gretchen.
Draculas. Winkee.
Next time on Dracula's Winkee.
A journey into the Prince of Darkness's past, and the tragic tale of the only woman to break Vlad's black heart, Gretchen.
Stop saying her name!
Gretchen, brought to you by Big Big Boobies. Go ahead, say it. Big Big Boobies. Gretchen.